Morning, everybody. All right, day 12 of working on our Banishers piece. Got a lot done last week. We'll see how far we can push it this week. I'm guessing we will have. I think we'll have both the characters even wrapped up, or maybe onto like at least the hands. Oh heck, yeah. Just a good chance we'll have the characters done by the end of the week. And then next week you can do the base, and then the week after that paint. Sounds pretty good to me. Big thank you to the makers of Banishers for making this project happen. I appreciate that. Let's get into it. We left off doing Antea's shirt, kind of blending things in. Okay, yeah, kind of figured that. First fix my camera here. Oh, there we go. What's up, Corn? Okay. So we did his first layer of clothing. Created a cool new texture. And on hers, texture on hers isn't as intense, so we're just going to do probably just a brushed on texture. But we left off kind of cleaning up our wrinkle shapes with the brush, so that's where we'll pick things back up here. Hey, what's up, Trans? How you doing? Hello, hello. Good morning. Clean this up with the brush. Some isopropyl alcohol. Hey, what's up, Maggie? Good morning. Carito. Hello, Carito. Oh, hey, thanks for the raid. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Hope your stream was really good. Just getting my week started. Deus Vador. Saying that right? Deus Vador. Get a bit bigger of a brush. Good start to the week, yeah. I think it'll be a good week. It was a nice weekend. Getting a lot of work done in the garden. It's crazy, man. It was like 75 degrees yesterday. Super windy, 75 degrees. Even though the calendar's telling me it's not time to plant stuff, the natural world is telling me it is. So planting has begun. Cool weather stuff, of course. So even if we get a cold snap or something here or there, it'll be fine. Cold in Spain? Yeah, no, it's strangely warm for this time of year. Normally it would be, usually this time of year it's like, it can be even snowy this time of year still, but this winter was a really easy winter. I also made my first loaves of sourdough bread this weekend, and they turned out really good. Turned out excellent. I shall do it again next weekend. It's kind of a weekend project because it takes like a whole day to leaven the bread properly. It's like, okay, knead the dough a little bit. Okay, now let it wait for 90 minutes. Knead it again, 90 more minutes. Knead it again, 90 more minutes. Like all day. And then at the end of the day, it goes in the fridge overnight and you bake it the next day. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was worth it. My wife even said it was German bakery level quality, so that's a big props. Yeah, it turned out really good. You could just smell it when it was baking, how it just smelled like sourdough bread. The flavor and the texture and all that stuff was really good. Perfect. Hello, Shuli. See that baking stream soon? Yeah, it'd be... The baking stream is me going live for 15 minutes every 90 minutes to knead the dough. It's a pretty slow process. Not very eventful. So we did a combination of working out in the garden with a timer outside. Worked out pretty good. Let's see, what did I plant this week? I planted celery. I planted some butter crunch lettuces.
Well met, loyal friend. You've made a real impact on the realm. Thank you for your contributions.
Thank you very much for the 13 months, my friend. Just so you guys know, last month we crushed the goal of hitting 300 sub points for the for our goal of getting Partner Plus. And so we just have to do that for 2 more months. If we just maintain the same numbers for 2 more months, we will unlock that 20% pay raise for me for a whole year. So technically, actually, if we maintain that number indefinitely, it'll unlock that pay raise indefinitely for me. So, but even if we just hit it and then we drop down below, it still will last for a whole year, which is pretty cool. So, pretty awesome. So, thank you everybody for supporting me, helping keep the kingdom here and the ship afloat. Let's see what we got here for you, Taserface. We did turn off the points, yes. We were getting rid of the beans, and then so then there wasn't very many redemption things left that weren't being really used anyways, so we turned it all off just for now till we can rework it. Cherish every word of encouragement like a warrior values his sword. It has the power to cut through the toughest of adversaries. There you go. Words for the wise. Just finished up Miniatures Den Masterclass in Vegas. Oh, really? Is he there, like in person, doing like some sort of convention? Do you feel your painting prowess growing? I would love to do that. I would love to take his masterclass. A 3-day class. There's 2 more similar. Ah, okay. Too far from me. Vegas made it a vacation yet. There you go. Learning vacation. It's time well spent. Time and money well spent. So how was it? Do you feel like you've grown as a painter? Learned a lot. Worth the trip, I imagine. Skin tones and non-metallic metals, okay. Yeah. Oh, you can't use anything you learned, by the way. Because what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Take that stuff seriously over there. All those valuable skills you just learned, I don't want to see you using a single one. Hey, what's up, Toast Still? What's up, 18 Vix? How you doing? Hello, Lou. Veracruz Vault? I've not heard of that. Was ist das? Oh, really? It's pretty cool. Well, I would hope there's a lot of miniatures done work in there because his work just it's like beyond real. Oh, sorry. Got to visit his mansion where he has 1,700 minis around his house. Oh, jeez. He's into it. He's big into it. Was that part of the 3-day class? 17,000. Oh. Oops. We need to work a texture in on this. We'll just use the I think we'll just use this coarse bristled brush for the texture on her clothing here. I agree with you there, Emperador. Oh, okay. There we go. Well, that's a little bit of a problem there. Brush is a little bit short. buy more alcohol today. Test 1, 2. Is that okay? There we go. My computer reset my microphone settings like it likes to do sometimes. Good thing we have production staff. There'll eventually be one big venue and museum, so the students got a sneak peek. Okay, cool. Great things happening over there. I'm humbled to get and experience it. Painting was plenty worth it to me, just feeling blessed. That's good. That's good. Yeah, it's good to know there's, you know, people with proper backing and funding in the community. That's what's required to make bigger things happen. It's just a fact. Will I be doing that frame for the backpack? I don't know. I don't know. They're 18 bics. Possibly. We had to kind of, you know, adjust our plans due to, you know, trying to keep the sculpture in a certain timeline. But I mean, I could still see doing it because we have to cover up those sides anyways, so I probably will. And I was thinking probably for the next round of class, I think I'll try. Actually, I could probably still go back if we have all the VODs from when I did homework live, where we highlight all the homework sessions, so that way I can do like almost like extended class time little highlights just to add to the playlist. I think that's what we'll do for next time. Any tips / ideas how to approach that in case you didn't do it? So pretty much it's just like you're gonna build the parts to the frame, which you can use mixed media, to be honest, as well. Probably what I'll use, like wooden dowel rods and stuff. And I'm just simply gonna just attach them to the sides of the bag, you know, and then, you know, tie more pieces. So do the 2 main rods on the sides of the bag. And let me show you. This is probably how I'll approach mine is, see, I have to cover up this area anyways, right here along the sides. So I'll probably just stick a dowel rod. Let's see. Just like this. Just pretend, we'll just pretend here. This is my... Just kind of get that in place and just do that on both sides, and then you could do cross beams, you know, and then you could tie the cross beams with embroidery floss and super glue. Works really good together. And then that's it. So it'll just look like it's an external framed pack, you know. But it's just as simple as gluing accessories. Now you can make these, you know, if you wanted to stylize them, you can make the sticks just like you do the staff, right? And then attach them that way. So, yeah, we went over our torso in the last class. We attached our backpack. We started sculpting in the torso. I got a lot of homework to do. And then next Sunday, we're going to go over the... I'll probably go, you know what, 18 Vix, I'll probably go over this stuff in the last lesson. So, yeah.
Greetings, fellow adventurer. We've got everything you need to rest and refuel.
Mr. Greg, thank you very much for the 9 months. Good morning. Me and Greg started our next project. He's been doing, we did a whole project together doing one-on-one classes, me and Greg. And we're going to begin our second one. Yesterday we did, it was kind of more of like a preparation class than anything. We're gonna approach things in my new method, doing a sketch first and the whole shebang. So very excited about that. Thank you for your support, my friend. Get you some wisdom here. Some wisdom for your troubles. What's up there, Merrick? Yeah, I know. Can't let the little guy steal my tool. I need that. I'm hoping I can go through at least my whole lifetime and never lose this tool. That would be great. That would be great. Maybe one day it'll just ascend up into the sky. My work is done here. Then I have to like figure it out. I lost it one time, just once. Alright, let's see what we got here for you, Greg. True strength comes not from physical force, but from unshakable faith in your abilities. That's right. That's right. It starts in the mind. The mind first. Will. Okay, so let's finish this cloth texture here. Greatest limitation in life are self-imposed. That's so true, man. That's so true. I hate that we do that as humans. Limit ourselves. Try to come up of reasons why we can't do things. Instead of realizing that we all can do wonderful things. Wonderful and terrible things. What will you choose? Make your choice. Choose your side. Oh, what did I ignore? Oh shoot, sorry about that. I got distracted. I don't ignore people, I just get distracted and I don't even see you. You don't even exist in my mind. You don't exist and then I ignore your existence. You just don't even exist. Let's see, Oni. Hey, I make 3D models in ZBrush, but I'm thinking that I want to start making something else out of clay. What do you think a starter set of tools is needed, and what would you recommend? Well, I do recommend you check out our class. It's free. And watch the first video, and I kind of go over tools and materials and stuff like that. But really, honestly, tools is totally a personal preference type of thing, you know. It's not as there are certain ones that I really like that I think people can benefit from, but if there's anything I've noticed, you know, I look at a lot of other sculptors, and especially really skilled ones, and see what they do and what they use and stuff. And it seems like everybody's different when it comes to tools. So that tells me that tools is a personal preference type of thing. So you don't need to start off spending a bunch of money on tools. I'd say you need a good shaper. This is what I call a shaper. This one right here. This is just for shaping the material into its initial, you know, shapes, and for smoothing and blending and stuff like that. This is the one I use, which you can pick up a set of just generic wooden ones like this, and that's where this comes from. But it's just been used so much that it's like smooth and polished and nice. So you buy a set of these, and then you can do that yourself. You can smooth it and polish it and sand it down. So I didn't sand mine, it just became like this over many a year of sculpting. Then you need something to make like nice line, like a line tool. I use this one, which is from, if you look up wax carving tools on Amazon, you should find a set of just metal ones like this that have all kinds of different little ends. And just go with try out your tools and go with what's starting to feel comfortable to you, you know. This is my favorite though, this little hockey stick shaped one here. Then I think it's good to have, you want to have a nice sharp X-Acto knife. So get an X-Acto knife handle with replacement blades. Okay. And I use this one quite a bit, but this one's not as easy to find. This one is a surgical instrument called, I believe it's called a nerve elevator. German stainless steel. But it's essentially like a really subtly curved spoon shape here. Comes to kind of a point. So that was not easy as easy to get. These ball styluses are great. If you can get some of these ball styluses with different sized ends, you know. different ones. And that definitely is plenty to get the ball rolling. But there's all kinds of crazy tools. You know, there's like this one right here. This one's great for making like randomized, kind of really subtle lines and stuff. These ones, you know, these are like some texturing tools that I haven't really messed around with too much. Just build up a texture really quickly, you know, with the pretty cool. Combing beards. That's a beard comb. And then, you know, there's rakes. These are what's called rakes. I don't really use rakes, but other people really like them. There's silicone tip tools. There's all kinds of different tools. You just got to begin somewhere. I think just a normal basic set. Put it this way, when I started getting into sculpting, I didn't buy, I think I bought probably like a cheap wooden tool set, and that's where I got this first one from. And my first ball stylus was a dried out ballpoint pen. That was my first ball stylus. So, what's up, princess? Is it possible after baking to prime and spray paint to get metal effect? Yeah, totally. Yeah. Just, you have to be careful there, Jack, because a lot of enamel paints will react with polymer clay, meaning they don't want to cure or they don't want to dry. So you tend to have to seal the clay first or prime it, you know, with a primer that's not going to react. That's the only caveat. So, but I painted, I did a trophy for Twitch, for TwitchCon a little while back, and I painted it, you know, like chrome color. But the first coat of paint I used was enamel. It was appliance black, like shiny, really shiny black appliance paint was the first coat, and then I went over with the airbrush and did like a chrome paint finish. Worked just fine. Just test, just whatever paint you're gonna use, just make sure you test it on like just a strip of cured clay and make sure it cures really nice, you know. Because like I said, some paints will react with polymer clay. Getting nervous, first time sculpting hands this evening. Fear not, truly. We all have to start somewhere. Once upon a time, it was my first time sculpting hands. And I'm sure I was nervous too. Maybe. The fact that you're nervous about it
Please
tells
accept
us
these treasures as a gift
you might
for
be
your
putting
unwavering
expectations on yourself
service
already.
to the kingdom.
Don't worry about it. Would there be slow reaction, like after a month it starts to? No. The reaction is that it doesn't allow the paint to dry, and it's just like this sticky mess for a long time. So until the reaction stops, then it dries. So that's what I mean by reacting. For example, yeah, like enamel paints directly on the polymer clay surface will be like sticky and almost like they just won't dry for like, it's like could be a couple months. Hazanku. Hey, thank you for the 49 months. Hope your morning is going well. It is. Let me get you some wisdom, my friend. Thank you so much for supporting me, sticking with me for so very long. Broken heart. You get a broken heart. I've gotten enamel too. If you do have a reaction, I have some ways to like remedy the situation. In the face of defeat, remember that even a small victory is a step towards great glory. That's right, Shuli. Fear not for your quest of hands. Okay, very good. Thank you, Hazanku. Thank you very much, my friend. Okay. Let's finish this texture here.
Daddy?
Yeah?
I forgot. Before I eat my apple, I needed to wash my hands. I forgot.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, so now
That's alright. Yeah, just wash your hands before you eat your apple. Right, yeah. Alright. No problem. The problems of a child. Forgot to wash your hands. How can you eat your apple if you don't wash your hands? Just can't do it. Alcohol, but yeah, certain. Yeah, I've had just yeah, exactly. You just have to always test new paints, alcohol-based stuff. Yeah. So what I find is when you have a reaction with paint, using heat or just airflow to kind of help the reaction finish so it can dry is the key. So, you know, sticking it in front of a fan with, you know, moving air for like a couple days can cause it to actually finish its reaction and set up. I've even baked a project before that was reacting with enamel paint. I baked it in the oven. And that also caused it to finish the reaction and set. Do you use airbrush for painting? Sometimes. I mean, I prefer mostly to do hand brushing, but I will use the airbrush for certain, you know, like if I'm doing like really smooth gradients, or if I'm applying varnishes and stuff, I use the airbrush. More alcohol. Oh, I need to lengthen my brush here. You know what? Yeah, let's see. Ah, yes. There we are. That's a Darth Maul brush. Double-sided texture brush. Alright. Who needs more alcohol when you just lengthen the brush? keep my lines as consistent and horizontal as possible here. Okay, one last section here. Okay. That's right. You know, I can't remember a time in my life where I've gotten angry and snapped it in half, a brush in half, though. This is not something we do around here. Uncontrollable anger and stuff like that. Okay, so I'm gonna do the stitching along the jacket here and the top, and then the stitching between the sleeve and the jacket is a little more pronounced, so I'll have to use a different method for that. Let's see. I see. I try to practice self-restraint. Don't give in to the anger. Just imagine there's a evil emperor. When you give in, he's just like, yes, yes. Feel your anger. Feed your anger. Let it flow. Ah, I see. Very complicated. Good morning, Mother. Oh yeah, definitely. We went to the farmer's market on Saturday. She got to play with a lot of kids, actually. Kids are starting to, and I talked to one of the parents and found out where all the kids hang out in the area. You remember that park we went to in the wintertime? The really cool one? The botanical garden park? Apparently there's like 70 or 80 kids there even during the week. Apparently it's pretty packed there all the time, so that's, I found the hangout spot, all the where all the kids go. So we'll start going over there. So now I know, yeah. I love getting information from people, stuff like that. Good old word of mouth information. Okay, we're gonna do these stitches on the sleeves next, but let me get some coffee first. Yep, exactly. Hey, what's up, Morgan? Went AFK for a while there. The grand adventure of working 9 to 5. Glad to see everyone's doing well. We are indeed. How you doing there, Morgan? Nine to 5 adventures. Well, I do stream in the evenings too. You can come and hang out then. If, I don't know what time zone you're from, but we do a morning and an evening stream nowadays. What else do we do this weekend? I baked a sourdough bread, my first one. Turned out really good. Just did a lot of garden work. A lot of work out in the garden. Yeah. Yeah, it was like 75 degrees. It was super windy yesterday too. Hey, what's up, Looney Laura? 2 p.m. where you're from? Okay. Partner and I in the midst of getting a mortgage, and it's not as thrilling as I thought it would be. Are you feeling stressed out about it there, Morgan? Feeling the pressure? Don't worry. You guys will be just fine. Try your best, that's all you can do. And worry not for anything else. For what does worrying change? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. What's up? Gigi Jack, hello. Morning, Al. Where's Al? Where's old Al at? Alright, I'll be right back. Well, Clayton, doing something else. Something more beneficial to yourself. Like, you know, just look at a leaf really closely and observe the details. Stuff like that. Hey, what's up, Artsy? What's up, Lambkin? Hello, hello. Let's do the stitching here on the leaves. Gonna have to do some additive stitches. Let's make a bunch of them. Oh, let's fix the camera first. Oh, 20 hands and call me in the morning. Yeah. I'll give you something to do. Something productive, something profitable to yourself. Okay. Let's make some really small pieces here. Just gonna put them down on the table. Little pinch and a twist. Yeah. You can't, with the softer clay, you can't roll it this thin and be consistent. So I find if you just pinch it and twist it, just like that, and drop it on the table, you can get some pretty real thin, consistent pieces here. It's like how they make candies. Just smaller. Okay, that should be plenty. Okay, now we grab just stick it on the tool like this. I'm just going to place it right there. Placing it, cutting the excess, placing the next one. Ooh. I'm not ignoring anybody. What are you talking about? You didn't say anything. Oh, Sarab. Sarab is. Yeah. Yeah, Sarab is. Yeah, that guy. Thinks he's better than everybody. Who does he think he is? How'd you do the inlaying sewing lines over the chest? Well, I made an indentation with the tool and then blended it, and then I just did a dotted line, just simple dotted line, really. Yeah. Plug my headphones in. They were literally plugged in all night. Must have just barely not plugged in or something. Just made the holes, yeah, just a dotted line. That's all it is. There's two types of stitches. There's outies and innies, just like belly buttons. We're doing innie stitches on the that you've already saw, and then this is the outie stitch. Never trust someone who doesn't have a belly button. If you ever need a heart surgery, you want me to perform it. You sure? Sure about that? I shall turn your heart of flesh into a heart of stone. A little alcohol and into the oven. Oh, jeez. We'll just say my methods probably wouldn't be so transferable. You know, I'm not really picky when it comes to my sculpting material, but I think with flesh sculpting, it's a little bit different. Okay. Need to make some more of these. Need more stitch material. It's looking nice though. Little pinch and twist. It's exactly how a blacksmith. You ever seen the power hammer on the blacksmith and they turn it? It's the same. It's the same thing. This is my power hammer. This is the metal. I've noticed that by watching blacksmiths that blacksmithing is literally just sculpting, but you're sculpting something incredibly hot. The way like the metal moves around and stuff, it's just like clay. It's just a really hard clay. Metal is just really hard clay. It's extra firm Chavant. Sheet metal is just really hard paper. Yeah, you're right. Because when you crush it or crinkle it, it reacts the same. Yeah, I don't know, because you can't tear it, you know. Maybe not quite the same. Sheet metal is like really hard clay rolled through a pasta machine. That's what it's like. Fiberglass. A sheet of fiberglass is like really hard paper. That's better. It would tear. You ever watch much of lamp working? No. What is that? Actually, you do endives after you get done. Blacksmiths, after they get done working the metal, they usually harden it, so they put it in the oven. Oh, okay. I think I have seen some of that stuff. I have indeed. We raided some lamp working artists. Yeah, it's glass workers that use torches. Oh. There's a Metz glass, and this is there. Valencia is a new one, but he does glass blowing. Bit different method there. I feel like that's too thick. Good morning, Colleen. Happy Monday. Yeah, I didn't know that was called lamp working either. Kind of funny. Hey, front page. Okay. Renee. Hey, welcome. Happy to have you. What's up, Quad? Thank you very much. Q-Neon. Q-Neon. Hello. Yeah, we're working on a commission from the game Banishers. Ghost of New Eden. It was commissioned by the makers of the game to bring the kind of two main protagonists, or antagonists, I should say. Protagonists are the bad guys, right? Two main characters. That's what we got so far. Here's the other character. It's two busts. In the works. Yeah, you can check out the game !Banishers if you want to check it out. Can I make Elon Musk next? I can make Elon Musk if somebody commissions Elon Musk. Everything I do is commissioned work, so. I don't decide, I don't really decide what I make. It's whatever. It's whatever the quest is, the mission. Gotta keep the lights on, you know what I mean? Thank you. Thanks, Steve. So we get all these stitches in place, we can use the other tool to kind of clean them up. Make them actually look like they're stitched in there. One more should do it.
Hail, noble ally. Please accept these treasures as a gift for your unwavering service to the kingdom.
Hey, what's up, Jax? Thank you very much for the 76 months of support. Thanks for sticking with me, my friend. I do appreciate it. Let me get you some wisdom for your troubles here. Let's see here. "76 months. Jacks have been around for a little while. I do appreciate that. The broken pieces of your heart will one day come together to form a beautiful mosaic." Do you have a broken heart, Jax? Does this speak to you? Wisdom. We're going to use this tool to push our stitches in their final place here. How long does it usually take to make a character? A full-size character, full-bodied, can take 180 hours. That's with the base and the painting and full finished piece. These ones are partial characters. It's a bust. And what are we on, day 12? There's a base plan. I can show you the sketch here in a second. Achoo. Hello, Achoo. Nice to meet you. What's up, Matt? How you doing? Welcome, my friend. Nicholas Bro. I don't know who that is. Yeah, so I rolled these out individually, like, you know, long strips like this, and then we placed them, and now that we've placed them, we're kind of cleaning up the ends. Be done. I gotta do the other side. He's an actor. Oh. Never heard of the fellow. Somebody always looks like somebody else.
Well met, loyal friend. You've made a real impact on the realm. Thank you for your contributions.
Jones, still short of a year. Good morning, all. Amazed by all the talent talented gremlin sculptors. I know, right? You guys are doing such a good job that are participating in the class. And I know that's totally stoking the flames of inspiration for others to join in. So we actually had a few new people this week. People that are just kind of getting started. So very good. Keep it up. Jones, thank you for the support, my friend. I got some phoenix tears for you. Tears of a phoenix. Almost at that 1 year marker. Crazy, huh? Life is a sprawling saga, filled with highs and lows. Embrace your role as its heroic protagonist. Yeah, it is protagonist. That's right. The protagonist is the good guy. Very true. I'll always embrace a role. Hey, what's up, AI Cartel? How you doing? Welcome to the workshop. That's a hard to reach spot right there. Right. Looks good. Now we gotta do the other side. Totally switching to corded headphones at some point. I'm over the wireless ones. This time I didn't forget to charge them. I just had them plugged in and they weren't like plugged in all the way. I remembered, but it didn't work. Didn't work out. Alright, let's make some more stitching material and then we'll do the other side. I like having the missus has the setup where she's got her corded ones and then she's also has her wireless ones. Because sometimes it is nice to have wireless. You need to get up and move around. But it's also nice to have the corded ones for when you're not doing that and you're just sitting there on the computer. That should probably be plenty. How much kinetic energy you think your head generates? I want ones where there's like I have a really tall top stovepipe top hat that comes off the top of my head, and there's a windmill up top, right on top of my head that the wind current charges them. A few solar panels kind of flared out on so the brim of the hat will be solar panels, and then a big stove top hat that goes all the way up into the sky, and there'll be a wind propeller up at the top there, turbine. That's what I want. Steam power. Yeah, I was thinking coal. Just a miniature coal factory. Just gotta Just like a big bucket on the top of my head, and you just take a scoop of coal every day and you just toss it up there. It just slowly burns it up, and reliable, good old-fashioned coal power. Never let no one down. Is it I think it's either Ireland or Scotland or somewhere like that, where people actually, I think they still do it, some of them, but they heat their homes in the wintertime with like, it's like essentially like dirt. It's from this marshy area that the dirt is just, I don't know, maybe it has like, I can't remember exactly why. It's either like really mossy or something about it that makes it be flammable and heat. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Yeah. They carve out these huge like blocks of it, you know, almost like the size of a brick. And they heat their homes in the wintertime with just blocks of peat moss. Or peat. Yeah, it's just, it looks like just blocks of dirt. Dirt power. Maybe we should do that. I think it's peat. Yeah. It's wild, I know, right? It's always so cool to look at different areas of the world and how they overcame the challenges of, you know, winter and whatnot. We all figured out ways to heat our homes, and we all figured out ways to make alcohol. Lots of different variations there. A hard time. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, the only way to get a sanitized drink was some beer back in the day. I mean, that's pretty much why I drink it too, so. Still crazy. I just don't trust the water. Stick with the old-fashioned way. Well, VR setup. This is the it's the Sculpting Simulator 2024. It comes with its own VR hardware. It's an exclusive game only for this this hardware, this VR set. What time to be alive. Just cutting them all down to size here. Alright, a few more to go. Hey, what's up, Snappy? Going good, my friend. Beginning of a new week. Off to the races we are.